Hey guys, welcome to Science Ki Dunya. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you may get further notification of the topic we study. And also, don't forget to share this video with your friends. Today we will be studying second chapter, which is health and diseases. So what is health? Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-beingness, and obviously absence of disease, which together means health, a good health. What is disease? How can we define the disease? Condition of disturbance in physiological, means in our body, or psychological processes, which means in our mind. The condition of disturbance in physiological or psychological processes of body is called as disease. Each disease has different symptoms. Okay, so there are various types of disease. You must have heard the names of various disease like diabetes, common cold, asthma, Down syndrome, heart disease, etc. Now we will classify the types of disease. We can classify disease according to duration and according to regions. So according to duration, disease can be divided into chronic disease or acute disease. What are they? Chronic disease means they occur over a prolonged period. They last longer and for a lifetime, and it can damage the body of the patient. And the acute disease are the one which occur suddenly and they last for a very small period of time, means they last for a shorter period. Okay, they do not cause any major damage to our body. According to reasons, there are two types: hereditary disease and acquired disease. What are they? Hereditary disease is often defined as the disease which runs in the family, means it is passed down from one or both parents to a child, who may then pass it to his or her children. So, example of hereditary disease is Down syndrome. What do you mean by acquired disease? Acquired disease is the one that began at some point during one's lifetime. And of acquired diseases, there are two types: infectious diseases, which may be spread through contaminated air, water, or non-infectious, which cannot be spread. Okay. Example of infectious diseases are common cold, flu, dengue. Example of non-infectious diseases are diabetes, heart disease, etc. So let's see in detail about the infectious diseases. Infectious diseases are the one which spread through contaminated air or contaminated water, food, or vectors like insects and other animals. Like malaria is spread through mosquitoes. So mosquito is a vector. Diseases which are spreading through contamination of air, water, food, or vectors are called as infectious diseases. Infectious disease which we are studying is dengue. So mosquito lay the eggs in water-locked places, means where the water is stacked for a long period of time. At that place, the mosquito lay the eggs, and thereby the population of the mosquito increases. Different species of mosquito spread different disease, right? And the dengue is spread by Aedes aegypti. It is spread by Aedes aegypti. This disease is caused by a virus named Den12 virus, which belong to the type flavivirus. Okay, you have to remember this. Then, what are the symptoms of dengue? There may be acute fever and headache. Also, the patient may suffer from vomiting. Also, there may be pains in the eye socket, which is the prominent symptom. There will be decrease in platelet count, which may lead to internal hemorrhage. So, the platelet in the blood decreases, and which may lead to internal hemorrhage. So, hemorrhage means bleeding, means loss of blood. Internal hemorrhage means loss of internal blood. Internal bleeding, in short. These all were the symptoms of dengue. Next infectious disease which we will be studying is swine flu. So what is the reason of infection of swine flu? Infection for swine flu occurs through pigs and humans. Virus is spread through sweat of the infected person. Also, virus spread through the secretion of nose, throat and saliva. What are the symptoms of swine flu? There is difficulty in breathing, there is sore throat, and the third symptom is body pains. Okay. So for diagnosis of swine flu, liquid from throat of patient is sent in laboratories and then it is tested. Next infectious disease is AIDS. The full form of AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay. So it is caused by the virus HIV. The full form of HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. Okay, in this disease, Victims suffer from various diseases due to progressive weakening of natural immunity. Okay, the natural immunity gets weakened. So the diagnosis of AIDS cannot be confirmed without the test in medical laboratories. ELISA test is used for its proper diagnosis, and the symptoms of AIDS person are very person specific. I would also like to add that AIDS does not occur due to touching or sharing the food with HIV infected person or by nursing the HIV patient. Our behavior with HIV infected person must be normal. HIV AIDS is spread through sexual contact, or it may be transferred from a mother to child, or else it may be spread through blood transfusion or non-sterile instruments. HIV AIDS is not transmitted by touching or through food or through insect bites or in the pool. So we must all spread the awareness, and our behavior with that patient should be normal as we behave with the normal people. HIV was first reported in African species of monkeys. So infection does caused by animals as well. So we will see the infection causing through animals. First one is rabies. Rabies is a viral disease. It occurs due to the bite of the infected dog or else rabbit, monkey, cat, etc. Virus enters the brain via neurons. Hydrophobia is one of the most important symptoms of this disease. Hydrophobia means victim shows extreme fear for the water. What are the symptoms of rabies? There may be fever for 2 to 12 weeks. Hydrophobia, as I said before, and exaggeration in behavior can be seen of the patient. So, rabies is a fatal disease. However, fatality can be prevented by timely vaccination. What do by fatality? Fatality means an occurrence of death by accident or in war or from, this means in short, death. So, rabies is a fatal disease. However, fatality can be prevented by timely vaccination. It is serious, means before the symptoms start to appear within 90 to 175 days of dog bite. We will be studying non-infectious disease. A non-infectious disease, the disease which do not occur through infection and body contacts, are called non-infectious disease. Such diseases arise in human body itself due to some reasons. First non-infectious disease which we will be studying is cancer. So, uncontrolled or abnormal cell growth in our body. Uncontrolled or abnormal cell growth. Here what is happening? The number of cell is increasing and it cannot be controlled. So, the cell growth is continuing, okay, which is called as cancer. Group or lump of cancerous cells, means group of cancerous cells or lump, is called as malignant tumor. Cancer can occur in various organs like lungs, mouth, tongue, stomach, breast, uterus, skin, tissues like blood, etc. What are the reasons of getting cancer? Firstly, consumption of tobacco, gutka, smoking, alcoholism, all of these may lead to cancer. Lack of fiber content in our diet, this may also lead to cancer. Excessive consumption of junk food may also lead to cancer. So one must consume healthy food only. What are the symptoms of cancer? Chronic cough, hoarse voice, difficulty in swallowing, incurable scar and inflammation on the body, lumps in breast, and unexplained weight loss may take place. Next disease which we will be studying is diabetes. So, the hormone insulin which is produced in pancreas, what is the function of insulin is, it is to control the level of sugar, glucose in the blood, okay. If insulin secreted in low quantity, glucose level cannot be controlled. So, this disorder is only called as diabetes. Reason for diabetes is heredity, means it may be transferred from parent to child. Obesity and lack of physical exercise, also mental stress may lead to diabetes. What are the symptoms? So there is frequent urination at the night. There is increased obesity, means one can increase their weight or they may lose their weight as well. These are the symptoms of diabetes. So our next disease is heart disease. Efficiency of the heart decreases due to what? Due to decreased blood supply, and thereby decrease in oxygen and nutrient supply to heart muscles take place. Due to this, heart has to perform more work, which leads to stress on the human, okay. This may cause heart attack as well. If someone has heart attack, Immediate consultation of doctor and treatment is required. So there are various symptoms which take place. So one should not ignore these symptoms. The first symptom of heart disease is severe chest pain. Secondly, there may be pains in shoulders, necks and arms. There may be cramps in the hand. One can feel uneasy and also tremors may take place. Tremors means shaking of body, hands and legs which will take place. And the reasons of heart attack may be because of over smoking, alcoholism, diabetes may be one of the reason. Hypertension means a condition in which the force of the blood is against the artery walls is too high. Means you can say it as a high BP, high blood pressure. So hypertension may take place. Also, obesity means weight gain will take place. Lack of physical exercise, because of this also heart attack may lead. Okay, hereditary, mental stress, anger, anxiety, this may all lead to the heart diseases. Many operations which take place in heart disease, there are angioplasty, bypass surgery, open heart surgery, heart can be transplanted, installation of stents, installation of pacemaker, etc. That's it for diseases. Now we will see the misuse of medicines which can take place. Sometimes some people take the medicine without the permission of the doctor. So the overdose of medicine may affect the body of the patient. Example, overdose of painkillers may lead to damage in their nervous system, in their excretory system, in the liver, and overdose of antibiotics may lead to nausea, stomachache, dysentery, rash, white patches on the tongue, etc. So these all are the things which may be caused due to the misuse of medicines. What are generic medicines now? Generic medicines are also known as general medicines. These are manufactured and distributed without any patent. These medicines are at par in quality with branded medicine. The production of these medicines is very low. So to stay healthy, the lifestyle also takes place. So nowadays, the daily routine of the people have changed. There are many bad habits which are there in them, like staying in bed till late morning, going bed at late night. There are frequent changes in their meal timings. Children are also not going to play outside. So there is lack of physical exercise. There is consumption of junk food, and all of this have increased nowadays, due to which people are getting sick frequently. Also, if one wants the frequency of becoming sick to be lowered, one should take sufficient sleep. One should eat right food. One should practice yogasans, pranayam, physical exercise, etc. Physical exercise should also be as per one's own capacity. One should not overdo it. Also, there are vaccinations which is important to prevent the infectious disease. So which is also important to take. So vaccination is must, which will help us to prevent the infectious disease. So that's it for today. If you like this video, please share with your classmates. Thank you everyone.